Okay. So much on my mental, think it's meant for me to minimize. Don't wanna say too much. If I play too much, they may take down my whole enterprise.
Yes, y'all. Welcome back to the T&T Podcast, episode 6, I believe. It's your boy Tone.
And it's your boy Tyawn. What's up, everyone?
We back in this bitch. What's good with you, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Thanks for asking.
How was your weekend?
It was cool, man. It was cool. You know, had a little backache. Didn't really get out the house too much, but relaxation is always best, man. When I can just sit down and, you know, gather my energy and get ready for the next week ahead of me, it's always good. What about you?
You're like preparing for grandfatherhood right now, huh?
No, man. I'm just
nigga can't get out of bed all day. Nigga can you touch your toes?
Oh yeah, I can touch my toes. I can touch my toes.
That's what I was. You were just stuck in the bed all day?
Well, Saturday I moved around today. I had to take the kiddos around to make some little errands, but Saturday, man, yeah, it was all in the bed. It was in the bed. Okay. I took some pain medication, and it just kicked my ass. You know, you got to watch what you take out here. You know, I don't like taking pharmaceuticals just because of the fact that, you know, they have like the opioid ones that actually can get very addictive. I don't have an addictive trait so it's easy for me to kick things, but I still don't like putting things in my body that can test you, you know, or tempt you.
No, that fuck with you, man. I used to do Adderall, and I felt like when I was on Adderall, it made me more focused like it's supposed to. But then when I was off Adderall, it made me dumber. Like,
really?
I couldn't keep focus in conversations. I was like, and I felt myself like being dumber. And I was like, oh shit, this is that fucking man-made drug shit in my system.
And then you were like, damn, is this what my brother sees in me?
No, and then I was like, this is how they build dependency. On these drugs, you know?
Got you.
But yeah, okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah, don't do drugs, Tyawn. You're too old. Stay off of the fentanyl. My weekend was cool. I was editing. I was in front of this computer all weekend for the most part working. I'm putting out a music video next week, so I was editing that thing. That was cool. I was working on this song that I got this one song I really like, so it's like getting me. I'm really focused on mixing it right, so I was putting a lot of time into that. And then today I went to this this filmmaker event. I think it was called Imagine Our Storytelling. There was some black filmmaker event in Oakland at Kinfolk. Shout out to Kinfolk. They had Boots Riley there. They had I don't know the sister name, Cheryl something. But you know, she's directed and producer directed on Queen Sugar. These are big time people. And they had a panel. It was dope. Saw a lot of my, you know, filmmaking homies. It was dope. And then I went to go see my boy for his birthday at the lake. Kicked it at the lake. And then I was on the way home and I got a text from my son's mom. And this was interesting. This was interesting because this was something that I didn't know would make me this happy. You know, my son's going into second grade tomorrow. Or today, this morning.
That's what's up, man. For you, that's what's up.
Yes, sir. He's second grade, big dog right now. And this is his first male teacher, but it's his first black male teacher, too. You know, he's only had women teachers. His first teacher was a black woman, so shout out to Miss Brittany. But he had 2 white ladies before. They were nice. But I'm just excited for him. I know he's excited. He's already shown he's really excited to have a guy teacher. He don't really care about the racial element, but he's just excited to have a guy teacher. And I think it's going to do great for his engagement in class, because that's been an issue for him in the past, is just staying engaged, and his development, you know, having that person he can like see himself in. So I'm excited. I'm excited for this year. That's some weird dad shit, you know. Anybody got kids, you understand? I didn't have no black teacher till like the 5th grade, nigga. You know?
No, that's not true.
I went to Marcus Garvey in preschool.
Yeah.
But from 1st to 5th grade, no. You know what I mean? Preschool is different, you know. So, yeah, man.
I think I got my first black teacher in I think it was I want to say the 3rd grade. Shout out Miss Berryman if you still out there.
Right?
You know, I remember you.
You feel me?
Yeah. That's what's up.
I got a question for you, dude.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember your first fight? Like your first real fight? Like not with cousins, like nigga in the street or at school. What was your first fight? Nigga, what grade were you in?
Oh shit. I probably want to say kindergarten or first grade, around there. And the funny thing was, one of my closest friends. We were even roommates later. But shout out Zonwar.
Nigga, shut the fuck up. It was your first fight?
It was that I could remember. You know?
Damn, you and Zonwar go back that far, nigga?
Oh yeah.
Kindergarten?
Man, he was like 3-4 years. Zonwar was like damn near 4 or 5 years older than me at the time.
Oh, he was bullying you.
Yeah, he thought he was a bully, you know. But I had at the time, my mom's friend lived with us, and her son lived with us too, and we went to the same school.
Lisa?
Shout out Ricky. I ain't seen you in a long time. Zonwar was talking shit, and me and Ricky just mollywopped him, man.
Y'all jumped this nigga.
Yeah, we jumped this fool. Two little
first graders, nigga, jumping a fourth grader or some shit.
Yeah.
That's
fight.
Funny.
It wasn't like a beat down, but it was a rumble. It was a rumble in the jungle. You know what I mean? But I always was fighting, dude. I grew up outside. You know, some people grew up in the streets. Those were different fights. I grew up outside, so you know. You had every particular type of personality that existed, from the shy guy to the bully to the middle school, high school superstar. All those people existed in my realm. So it was a lot of ego testing going on. There was everybody wanted to prove who they were. So I grew up fighting. It was just part of the mix, man.
I like the idea of outside versus the streets.
Yeah.
Some of us grew up in the streets, which is technically, outside, but it's a different part of outside. And some of us grew up outside. Like we played, we went to the mall, we went to our friend's house, we played at the park. Because today kids don't grow up outside for the most part. Today kids grow up inside. You know what I mean? And sometimes they're not even in their house, they're in their technology. Kids is growing up in the fucking metaverse nowadays. So I like that. Yeah, I grew up outside too, man. I'm a proud outsider. You feel me?
You remember your first fight?
Yeah, that's why I asked you, because somebody asked me about my first fight earlier. Yeah, my first fight, I was in, I think, first grade too. I was in Chicago. This is when I was living with Auntie Nidra and Samantha, and I went to Shoesmith. Shout out Shoesmith. And it was a friend. It was a friend of mine. You always fight your homies, I guess.
Yeah, right. That's mine. That's mine.
Yeah. So it was show and tell day, and this nigga brought his nunchucks to school. So this nigga, after school, we wait for our parents. Uncle Eddie would pick me up from school, and this nigga was nunchucking at me, right? And I'm like, all right, bro, I get it. You got the nunchucks, my nigga. It's cool. He kept like coming closer. And he hit me at some point. I'm like, all right, dude, stop. Like, you just hit me with the, I'm mad. Like, nigga, leave me and stop it. I don't know whatever my first grade self was like. And he kept doing it. Right. He kept like, and I'm like, all right, I'm getting scared. Nigga, that shit, like, it's about to hurt next time you hit me. So, nigga, I just kicked this nigga in the nuts, nigga, as hard as I could.
That's not a fight.
Yeah, I know, but I won. I kicked this nigga, and then as hard as I could. And Uncle Eddie was there. Uncle Eddie was already waiting on me. You know what I mean? So I kicked him in the nuts and just ran to Uncle Eddie, and then that was it. I was gone.
That's funny.
Yeah, with that nigga. Hey. A lot of my first fights weren't really fights.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like if that's what you call a fight.
The other time I got into a fight
people
after that.
Running don't really sound like.
No, I got into a fight after that, and like I want to say like what was that? Like the 5th grade or something like that. I don't know. But me and this nigga broke my dad's guitar pick. I had this special guitar pick my dad gave me, and I was in class playing with it, showing people, my dad.
Like 50 cents.
You said what? Yeah, right. It cost nothing, nigga. The shit. But it's so funny, nigga. I, in my heart of hearts, thought I was about to get my ass whooped because this guitar pick got broke. I wasn't supposed to have this guitar pick. It was a special one. I stole it from the nigga, and I brought it to school to show niggas, yeah, my dad gave me this guitar pick. Man. Yeah. And then he was like, his name was Philippe. Philippe was like, let me see. And I knew not to give it to this nigga because he's a bully. He's an asshole. Philippe's an asshole. So I ended up giving it to him. He's like, come on, give it to him. And then he wouldn't give it back. And then the teacher
was getting punked a lot, Tony. That's cool,
right? And then the teacher, but I always fought back though. And then the teacher, she was like,
"What do you mean kicked and ran? Is what you mean by fought back?"
Nah, nigga, this isn't even funny, nigga. So, the teacher was like, "If you have his stuff, Philippe, give it back." So he went like this, and I went like this. And this nigga did this, and then it was crumbled, nigga. The whole guitar pick was crumbled into pieces. I was hot, nigga. I was like, I'm about to get my ass beat. So I have to beat your ass.
Oh yeah.
It's inevitable. And then she let us out from who acts better in class, right? Like whose behavior was better. So I'm just hoping to pray to God I get out before this nigga so I could be waiting on this nigga, He gets out of class before me. I'm like, oh my God, Miss Whitfield, you are not helping me right now. And then we get out the classroom, and it's already a circle of people. You know how school is, nigga. It's a circle of people, and he in the middle just waiting.
They bought their tickets.
Yeah, they bought their tickets, nigga. The class was already rumbles. So this shit was about to go down. So then this nigga wore glasses. So I get outside, take my backpack off. We squaring up, And then I swing on this nigga. I was mad. Like, I really wanted to fuck him up. I swung and missed. But he had glasses on. So I hit him like this. Like, it went like this, nigga, right? But he went like this to try to, like, not get hit. And his glasses flew off. So everybody in the crowd was like, oh! So I just grabbed this nigga by the head and just started beating on his head like this, nigga. And then the teacher came and broke it up.
That was like the go-to. I don't know if that's like a cartoon fight.
I don't know. Yeah, it was instinctual. Let me just grab you, nigga.
All the time. Yeah, you grab him and then you talk shit to him. Like,
yeah, you bitch ass nigga. That was my daddy pick. You bitch.
No, that's real though. That's real. I don't know where that came from. But that's good you brought up the fight though, because this weekend, boy, wasn't some fighting going on.
Oh, was it?
Oh man.
Fucking was it now, my guy. Hella fights. Oh, wait, no. One more thing before we get into the fights, though. Last episode, remember we said that I'm going to be giving you words to say, right? And you have to try to pronounce the word. So this is a new segment, y'all. This is Tyawn Pronounces. All right? This is Tyawn Pronounces, our new favorite segment of the show here. Hold on, let me get my word I got for you. Where'd it go?
Wait a minute. I like the first one.
Oh, you can see it? Nah, this is the one. All right, so wait, you can see these words? Here it is. All right, y'all, wait a second. Don't say nothing, everybody. You guys see the word? This is Webster's word of the day. The definition is touching along a boundary. All right? Tyawn, how do you pronounce this word?
Contiguous.
Huh?
Contiguous. How do you say it? I said it right? Contiguous, right?
Maybe you might have said it right. I don't know. Let's see.
I might have said this one right.
I don't even know how to say this shit. Hold on.
Hit the little button and let it say it.
Contiguous.
That's exactly what I said.
You said contiguous. It's contiguous. All right? So contiguous. So now here's the next part of this. Throughout the pod, at some point, at some point, you got to try to bring this word up using the definition. So touching along.
Can I see an example of what a sentence looks like in the sentence?
Yeah, let's look it up. Let's see. How do you see contiguous in a sentence? Hold on.
It should show you there.
It don't. If I click the word, oh, there it is. Click the word. Yeah.
That's why.
Formal word used to describe things that touch each other or are immediately next to each other in a time or sequence. She visited each of the 48 contiguous states. Oh, okay. So things that are touching, like states are touching, like Siamese twins are contiguous twins.
Are you saying this word right? I think you're messing it up.
Contiguous. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Contiguous.
Yeah, nigga, you messed it up.
Okay.
Nigga, you said contiguous.
Contiguous.
All right, cool. So yeah, man, we got our first segment out the way. Try to find a way to move to bring that up into the conversation today. And yeah, man, let's get to these fights, bro.
All right, yeah. So the first fight we got, which is the one people was actually paying some money to see,
right?
And they are lacing this boy's pockets, man. People want to see this amateur boxer.
That nigga look hurt.
Fight
Oh,
MMA fighters. And then when he did fight a fighter, he got beat, which was Money Mayweather, I believe, right?
no,
So,
Logan fought with Mayweather. Jake didn't fight
oh,
Mayweather.
okay, they all the same. So Logan, Jake, I get them mixed up, but they all look very similar, right?
They brothers, nigga.
Okay.
They had a podcast too, I think. So Jake Paul,
Yes.
child star, YouTube star, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Niggas whooping ass, or you think? I think it's kind of fake. You think he's really whooping ass out here?
Oh, I believe it is fake. I believe he is reaching out to has-beens of a sport and seeing if they want to go ahead and collect the check and get tapped on. And he will pay them because he has the following. He's bringing in money from the books. The promotion is amazing. You got to give it up. The boy knows how to promote. From the events leading up to the main event, he's winning. They had like some brawl in the weigh-in. He's getting people to really believe he is a boxer. So they have no choice but to tune in because there's not really a lot of good boxing going on right now. So he's capitalizing on this market. If he calls me right now and say, yo, Tyawn, you want to come in the ring and box with me? And I got this check for you. I'm in the gym training.
But you gotta let me knock you out though.
I'm in the gym training.
But this time it wasn't a knockout,
Yeah, because it's not like he is letting people knock him out, but he is.
But the dude he was fighting was just actually walking in. Look at that. He just keep walking into him.
But he's not an MMA fighter. This guy, I'm sorry, he's an MMA fighter. He's not a boxer.
Right. Which is what I do love about this. It shows that because with the invention of MMA or with the expansion of MMA, you think that it's the superior fighting style, which in the street may be. I don't know. But in a sports setting, you take these people who can do everything. They can fight in all these different, methods and skills. Yeah. But then they got to come down to this one particular one. Oh, they don't look the same. They don't look the same at all. You would think it would be easy for them, but
you I don't know if you watched this fight or you even seen the highlights. Nate Diaz is faking a lot of stuff. Like he's, oh my God, you almost knocked me out. He's fake stumbling. He's fake injuries.
But look at this. Is he trying to act like it's not hurting him?
He's mimicking him. Yeah, he's mocking him. He's mocking him.
But he's losing.
What'd you say?
But he's losing.
Because he got paid to lose.
Maybe he was trying to do a rope-a-dope.
No. I watched numerous clips of this, and I saw, you can see it as well, right? You can see it.
Jake had his ass from the beginning.
Play the video from the end on the interview. And he's even telling them, like, let's do this MMA style, man. He's calling them out.
Oh, that's the Drake curse. Yeah, I don't know.
You don't got that video?
I don't got that clip. This one?
Okay. No, they was in the ring. He was in the ring talking smack, but basically called him out. Like, look at that right there and there. Yeah. He's like, come on now. It actually looked like Nate killed a fifth of Hennessy or some shit.
Right. He didn't even care.
Yeah, he didn't even care. But people pay for this, man. And Jake is.
Would you call this a good fight? I wouldn't call this a good fight.
Hell no. I don't know why people have been paying to see this shit.
It's almost not real. Yeah. Nate is kind of disrespecting the whole thing too. Like, come on, bro. Like, fight.
Yeah, shit like this is hurting Jake's brand.
Yeah, this is weird. Well, there was another fight that happened. There's a bunch of fucking fights. Oh no, you know what happened? The Senat shit. That wasn't a fight, but there were fights.
And there were fights out there. Fight streets in New York. Mm-hmm. I even saw the police brutality going on. They slammed some dude's face in a window and
God
shit.
Damn.
Oh man, they weren't playing out there in New York, man. They
what you doing if this your car? Look at these niggas. They so disrespectful, bro.
And I'm making sure I'm at least gonna guide them to destroy it properly, man, so I can call my insurance company and get it totaled out.
Oh my God. Yeah, get the window for sure. The bumper, the front and back bumper, y'all need that totaled.
Yeah,
All
yeah. Can
y'all
y'all
kick
flatten the
that.
tire?
All y'all kick that.
If somebody can y'all damage the axle somehow, please, man, please.
Oh my god. Damn.
You would have saw me kicking it too and shit. Like,
They say he
oh,
gonna get criminal charges for inciting a riot and an unlawful
Yeah.
assembly.
yeah, that's crazy.
You
That's
don't
really
think
crazy.
he should be charged for that?
Hell no,
Why not?
Hell
Somebody
no.
got to be charged for it.
right?
Think about it. All this shit, all this damage. This is America. There has to be a fall guy.
No, they're gonna find something. You know, they don't call him like a public speaker, but I mean, they didn't really push this like on Trump. You know what I mean? They didn't
But
push
they
that.
they got that nigga hand dirty right now because of some shit like this.
Well, no, that's because they went to the Capitol. But all the shit that all his people was doing, they wasn't bringing that to light.
Right.
They didn't, you know. I don't know, man.
I don't
think
get how this is so. How is it so big? I get he's the biggest Twitcher, but like this many people care about free PlayStations. Like, god damn.
Man, get it correct. PS5s.
My bad. PlayStation 5.
Yeah, PS5s.
Damn. That's crazy though, dude.
But then these are all kids, man. Look at this. This is another thing. These are kids doing this.
Look at this shit, dude. They just fighting. Like, why? What's up with little niggas nowadays, man?
Well, you know, first of all, they fighting because they ops. You know, they saw the ops out there with each other trying to do the same.
Yeah, it's like it's New York, it's a big city, but it's local.
Yeah, and locations are being shared and shit like that. You know, these people are they take this a little too serious. We're like, oh, he's right over here. Let's go whoop his ass.
Right,
So-and-so was over here. Let's go find them. And then you got all these people that gives you, you know, some type of boost of confidence that you can just cause ruckus at a time like this.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck are their parents, if you ask me?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
where the fuck are their parents?
This is where I feel like if you're gonna, I think they need to change rules or laws that say, you know what, you need to be responsible for your kid until 25. Like, if your kid breaks the law, that penalty don't go on you.
25.
Yeah.
You know you got kids that's about to be grown up, nigga. You don't want to like release responsibility from these niggas. Like,
well, I'm confident.
You do the crime.
You
do the time.
I'm confident how I raise my kids, so I'm okay with that. But these other fools that just go out there and like, here go the keys to the car. They stay in the room. They're not having conversations with your kids. You don't know your kid got a gun. Like, come on now. That's if my kid is portraying a lifestyle that I didn't raise him on, I am definitely aware of it because I'm paying attention. I'm in my kids' lives. These kids that's doing this stuff, where we going? Where y'all going? Oh, we going downtown. We going to Times Square. Mom, we be back. These fools out there causing ruckus with your last name on the back of them.
So you're aware of all the shenanigans your kids getting into?
Not all of them, but I'm in their business.
Right.
I do like knock, no search warrant, no knock search warrants and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I catch them on a random day, be like, boom, in that room. What you doing? What's under that bed? Boom, what's in the closet? I open up drawers and shit on them. You know, they don't never know what's about to happen, and it's because I remember being the kid. I remember being slick and sneaky and up to no good, and my parents thinking that I'm just, you know, a goody two shoes or that's not my son. I was that dude. So I'm aware of this. And these other parents out here want to act like they stupid and don't know what the hell their kids is doing. Lock their ass up for shit like this.
Yeah, dude, it was a crazy fucking weekend. That wasn't even the biggest of the brawls. We know Jake Paul was a big one. Oh, you know what else happened? The baseball one. We ain't got to talk too much on this, but did you see the clip?
I saw a little bit of it. I wish you could play it for me. My clip master, man, needs to get replaced. Okay.
Nah, because I actually want to talk about another topic I had lined up. But I'll find that. No, I'm going to find it just because you're talking shit, you little bitch ass nigga. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, you little slut. I'll find it.
Are you about to get this banned before we get started, man?
No, I can say slut after 20 minutes, bro. It's 24 minutes. It
Okay,
said wait at least 1 minute or 7 minutes. You can't. Oh, we cussed. We got to find out the rules of like what our parameters
because
are.
we want to continue bringing this to you guys without, you know, the higher powers putting a stop to us before we can really even get it started.
Man,
so we do gotta be responsible and figure out the rules and stick to them, because I believe you guys want to see this. You know, you guys want to hear us. So we got to make sure we can stay online for y'all. That is important to us.
Man, let him know, man. Y'all don't give a fuck, man. Talk your shit, man. No, I'm playing. You're absolutely right, dude. I do want to learn the rules so I can learn how to, like, stay within them and, you know, don't say nigga in the first 5 minutes or some shit like that. I don't fucking know.
Ooh.
You saw that? You saw that, though? He connected.
What did he do? He came and approached the pitcher?
Yeah, it looked like he slid under his legs, and then there was like some chirping. Look, okay, he slid under his legs.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
Okay, he slid under his legs.
There's some chirping. Right, he put his finger in his face. He was like, hold on, nigga. Oh, fuck this. Hold on, let's go then, bitch.
Oh, okay, let's go. We on live TV.
He swung, missed. Woo, wait. Oh, he goes down.
Damn.
Oh, he knocked his bitch ass out. But you know it was
Damn.
You know he didn't. He know what he was doing. That nigga had his head down. He was just swinging for dear life, bro, and just luckily connected. There was no technique into any of that shit that just happened.
Man, it's a lot of fighting in the air.
It's a lot of fighting in the air, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Now let's go to my favorite news story of the weekend.
What's this one? Brawl.
The Alabama Brawl.
The Alabama Brawl.
Hold on, here we go. Look, so
okay,
apparently,
before we play this, go ahead.
Let me pause it. So the brother he works for the ferry. He works for the deck, the boats, right? He comes and tells the guys, please move your boat because we're trying to dock the ferry.
Okay, hold on. So there was a boat, like a big boat, small
like their
boat?
personal boat. They have their personal smaller boat. And then there's a big ferry that people are on, you know, the ferry.
So their boat is in the dock.
In the dock. It's in the way. Yeah. It's in the way, you know. And he's like, hey, guys, you got to go. They're not responding. He comes like, look, you got to get your boat out of here. You know, he might be like getting on his job shit. Like, y'all got to go. And then they jump this nigga, bro. They're like, fuck you, nigga. I don't know if they said nigga. But... Oh. Look, here we go. Here comes another one. Here comes another one-on-one. And then here comes this guy, this asshole. This is his fault. You could have let it be a one-on-one. Now they jumping this nigga.
They could have left it one-on-one. That's who fault it is.
Yeah,
right there.
Why the fuck did you do that? Hold on. Look at this one-on-one. And here, who the fuck are you?
But you know what? Look, go back just a little bit. Go back a little bit. You didn't see that. At the top there, right? Right when old boy bum rushed him at the top. Look, you got a brother running to come save him. Look, boom.
He's like, hold on, nigga. Hold on. Here we go. He right up there. Y'all see his ass. He's like, how do I get down there? Oh, they whooping on, bro. Hey, whooping on, bro.
Football feet on. So it's still.
And then here he comes. Here's the first one. Hold on, leave him alone. Get off of him.
He's not even down there swinging. He like, leave it alone.
Yeah, he like, chill out, break it up. Hold on.
There was another one on the way.
Look, and then this one. Hold on, this one was like, oh no, this was the one. This nigga said, I'm swimming over.
Hey.
Oh my God, bro.
I mean, to put wait, when he gets out the water, watch him take his shoes off though. He already know he can't fight in no shoes.
That nigga immediately took the shoes off and said, what's going on?
What's going on?
Everything good around here? Y'all good? You good?
Yeah. Oh, look, security taking his shirt off. He's like,
oh my God, hold on. There's another angle. They had angles of this shit.
Oh, we got some commenters. Hold on. Some commentators.
Look, here they come. Here go. Look, and look, you see, Tyawn, the people in the blue shirt, those are crew members. They work for the ferry. So now these are people.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, look, he walked. Hold on, that nigga clocked in. Hold on. Look. Oh! Oh! He cleaned his ass up. Oh, he cleaned his ass.
Look. This is where they got scared at right here. They're like, they on their boat, they on their boat trying to
Hold on, look, Tyawn. What's the quote? What did he say in the quote? That moment, he knew he fucked up.
The moment that he knew.
They scared. Look at them.
Look, these niggas trying to tear the boat apart.
Oh my
God. Oh, this is the one right here. Look at Lil Bro. This is my favorite one. Hold on, this nigga is a little small nigga. who works there in the blue, he just start, where he at?
That's what you get. Oh.
Him right here with the little white words on the back. Watch him, Tyawn. Watch how hard he just starts swinging off. They threw it. They about to throw a bitch in the water.
Oh, whoa. Look, everybody got their cameras out. They like,
Whoa, look at him. Look at this nigga swinging. This nigga.
Oh. Look at this.
That nigga said. Oh. Dude.
Somebody jumped in the water just to get away.
Dude, as a black man, that feels good, right? Like, I'm not tripping, right? Like, to see us come together, unite together, see that they were treating them unfairly, jumping them, and then this is the one that everybody talking about because it's the chair. But do you feel any kind of, you don't really identify as black though. You're a human, right?
Yes, Tony, I'm black. Are you asking me? Do you ask me? Do I condone violence?
When it's in defense. So if somebody's coming to your home and trying to hurt your family, you don't condone violence in that setting?
Well, and there's a.
It had a very strong racial component. When you see a group of white men jump on one black man, and then you don't feel any joy out of seeing a group of strange black people coming to support the blackness of this man. You don't see any joy in that.
No, hold on. So I'm just going to clarify everything for you. The fact that when old boy who the security guard was getting jumped, and then people came to protect him, that was, of the same race, that was dope. Okay. We weren't just sitting there watching that happen. But after that initial like protection mode, right, is when it got overboard.
But it wasn't just on one side; it was on both sides. Yeah, I agree. Both sides went overboard at a certain point.
Yes,
but
they didn't need to go back to their boat because they already knew. They already knew once brothers was running off another boat and another brothers was swimming through the water that shit was about to get real.
It's about to get real. Bitches got thrown in the water. Niggas got hit in the head with chairs.
Hey, look! When they jumped, old boy, there was no brothers around, and then when they looked up, they had brothers.
They had niggas swimming.
They had brothers running down the ramp first, and then when they see brothers scuba diving over there, is when they knew, oh, this shit got real. So therefore, they were like, retreat!
Oh shit! Look at him! He getting the fuck out of there! Yo, he got the fuck.
They were like, retreat! They tried to retreat back to the boat, and then at this point, they were like.
And then the women just all these videos. I love this shit.
I know, but I did read. Good. I read the mayor is going to press charges against the 4 people on the boat for
jumping. Yeah, thank God.
Their whole disruption in the boat at the dock at the place, right? Not wanting to get out, getting out, and then causing this. You watch it.
Real shit though, bro. I was in that motherfucker like Tavon sent that to the group chat, nigga. I replied with some just like happy emoji or some shit.
That's funny. Yeah, but no, I don't like seeing that. I don't like seeing humans beat up on humans, man, at all. Period.
I 100% agree, but there are times that I'm like, yes.
This is how you know we're so far away from like really being I would say a human race that can unite. Like we're so far from that. Like everybody is against each other, and they like to put it and split it up from poor and rich to black and white to handicap or not handicap. There's so many damn labels to separate us, and it's just whack. So what we got going on right now? We got the Ball and Bamma, the Brawl and Bamma, right?
You saw Jamie shit. The Instagram post.
I saw that.
Before we get to the drama of what happened, what do you even take from this post? When you read this, did anything in your soul? Wait, I'm gonna let you speak freely first before I put my extras on it. What did you think when you saw this?
All right, when I saw this originally, 'cause I saw it, I think it was the last night I saw it, or the day before, and it said they killed this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you? Fake friends, fake love. When I originally saw this, I couldn't help but read between the lines, like, oh, here we go again. Somebody's upset with the Jewish people.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Tyawn. You are lying.
No, I saw that.
Put that on everything you love. When you saw that,
Yeah,
you
because
thought
he
Jewish.
mentioned yes, because he mentioned Jesus. He mentioned Jesus. They killed Jesus.
You not podding, bro? Are you podding right now?
What are you talking about?
Are you podding? Like, are you just taking a perspective to pod? Or are you saying you really, when you read that, you thought...
I saw that. Well, I don't know. Look, Tom.
Woo!
You have to understand something. What's the movie? The Passion of Christ, right?
Uh-huh.
Not only has it like been brought back up because of that actor of that movie,
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Oh, JC, yeah, Jesse something, the guy who played in Sound of Freedom. Yeah.
The Sound of Freedom, right? So it's already been in the news. So it's already been on the forefront of my brain because I've been reading those articles about that movie. So when I saw this, it tied right together. Who else killed? Do people say killed Jesus? Who else, Tony? What name another person, religion, background that people say killed Jesus? That was part of that. Throw that out there. So like to
me, again,
okay.
This is a common thing as he said, hashtag fake friends, fake love. When I read this, Jews were nowhere on my mind, bro. I had nothing, not even a little bit about Jews. I thought, a friend of his. I actually thought it was a black person. I thought, a nigga double-crossed him, and he's expressing his pain or upset or frustration via...
So how did that correlate to Jesus? I mean, like, where did you skip that part
Because Christians bring up Jesus all the fucking time.
No.
Jesus is brought up all the time.
They killed this dude named Jesus.
Yes, I don't. When I saw this, I did not think, they means Jews because he said killed Jesus. I get that. I'm not a Christian. Also, you're a Christian. So that part too. You are reading it. You are seeing it from the perspective of somebody who reads the Bible more often than me, who is in that space. When you see that phrase, it probably triggers something different in you. People talk about Jesus all the time. People talk about they did Jesus dirty, nigga. They'll do you dirty, nigga. People. When he said they, I just thought he did generally people. People will screw you over.
But if you do your research in the Bible, basically,
but this is
the people that they say killed Jesus were the Jews and the Romans. That's what. Wait,
is that what they say, or is that what it was?
That's what the Passion of Christ.
What does the Bible say?
I'm not there yet. I'm not gonna go make up some stuff I ain't read.
We got him.
Not gonna go there.
We got him, y'all.
To be learned. Like that. To be learned.
Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, yes. To Tyon's, what he saw as a black Jew, our white Jew counterparts also saw, and they were very upset with this. And Jennifer Aniston had to make an apology because she liked this Instagram post, and the Jewish people, rightfully so, because Tyawn can see it and everybody sees this loud as day, that this was clearly an attack of the Jews. So she apologized. Jamie came out and apologized to the Jews. And I just thought it was ridiculous.
Well, you got to remember one thing too, Tom. If you're like putting all of this out on the table, what does Jamie Foxx and Jennifer Aniston have in common? They're in the entertainment industry.
Right.
The entertainment industry and Jews have a correlation as well.
Be careful, Tyawn. No, they don't. They don't.
You have Kanye, right? Going on right now from like last year, the beginning of this year, going on like a rampage about similar things. This information or this type of topic is fresh. So for you to like not see it, it's a little curious. But I'm not going to judge you on that. But the end of the day,
I just don't think about Jewish people when they're talking about a phrase about they killed Jesus. What you think that's just so weird to me, dude. Why black people don't get apologies when niggas slip up and say nigga? Why they don't do no to the black community? They don't do that.
What do you mean?
Anybody, no celebrity does that. When they do something that's racist, they don't go, I would like to apologize to the black community. They'll go, I apologize to anybody that was offended, or I do not believe in. They go, I do not believe in. When they talk about Jews, I do not believe in anti-Semitism. And da da da. Shut the fuck up, bro. This was not anti-Semitic, in my humble opinion. This was somebody who was mad at a personal friend and a group who's trigger happy. You know,
that's like somebody saying a black joke or saying something about black people.
But they didn't say a black joke. That's like somebody saying they killed Jesus. And then somebody said, "Oh, he's talking about black people because Jesus was black."
Well, listen. If somebody says something about like a black person, right, you would be the one to make the judgment if you felt offended or not.
I don't like that world. I don't like that world. That world is not cool.
But you do that all the time. You do that all the time.
When?
What do you mean when? You do that. You ride for the black card, like it's your life dependent on it. So if somebody comes out and says something that's teetering along that line,
no,
you bring it up.
No, I don't.
You don't. You let it slide.
No,
you let it
not
slide?
unless it's an actual thing talking about black people. If it's a open ended thing, and then you're talking about black people. You know, they're talking. That's just blackity black. I ain't with that shit. I'm not with that stupid shit. If a white guy says, "Oh man, you know all these people," okay, here's a perfect example of why I would say this has some racial element. The guy made the song "Try That in a Small Town," right? It was a big outcry that this is racist. He's clearly talking about black people, and he came out and said, "No, I'm just talking about rioters and people, any race of people." But then when you go and look at the video, he has all these fucking clips of. There's no black people in the video, but he has all these clips of the BLM riots, these specific riots that have been overpopularized as the black riots, the Black Lives Matter riots. Even when it's a bunch of white people dressed in black masks doing the shit, it's been put on there. So to me, I definitely can see how black people would get offended by that because it's imagery attached to something that literally was for black people. Okay. This quote has nothing in it that is literally for Jewish or that has, besides you said they killed Jesus. Okay, they and killed Jesus.
So there's a history, right?
Right.
Of anti-Semitic violence, right?
Against black people, yes.
Towards Jews, right?
Oh yeah, that too.
So it's been going on since the history
of Jews.
Of Jews, right? Where if they had something to do, I think they call it, what is it called? The deicide? Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
I think that's what it's called. The deicide is what people insinuate that Jews had something to do with Jesus getting killed. So they already take heat for that. So when he makes a statement that says, "Oh, they killed this dude named Jesus," well, Tony, before you were born and hundreds of years before that, thousands of years before that, this is what has been said in the streets coming from people that don't like Jews. So how else could they have read that? Or people that are affiliated with Jewish people read that? I mean, feel like this. He goes out and makes an apology to clear the air. Like right away.
He has to.
Like right away.
Yeah, like you said, he's in the entertainment industry.
He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to.
He has to, Tyawn. He's in the his bosses are telling him to do it. He works. He has a job.
Didn't do it.
Kanye lost all his money. Kanye is the only real gangster out here. Kanye is the only real one out here who will sacrifice billions of dollars for the truth. Clearly. Jamie came out and said, "Oh, my bad. I offended somebody. My bad. Let me come out and jump out there and say sorry because the last thing I want to do is be misconstrued," because it wasn't about y'all. For the first, he could have been upset. He could have came out and said, "I'm upset because I actually had an issue with a friend and now I got to deal with this shit. Ain't got nothing to do with that. So y'all putting something on me," but he didn't. He did what he was told, like he was told to do it. And it is what it is. It's what the industry is, you know. It's scary as somebody who has aspirations to be in the industry, you know, but it is what the fuck it is, man. You know. So shout out to Jamie. Shout out to Jennifer Aniston.
So him making those words would be considered contiguous. Would that be correct?
Contiguous. Why? What do you mean? Him using those words would be contiguous.
Because it's very near to that subject. It's like touching the line.
I like how you use that. Maybe that might be a way to use it if you're a little metaphorically. It's contiguous. You know.
Yeah.
It's teetering the line.
Yeah.
I like that. You didn't use it in a sentence though. You said that would be right. Oh, that would be the way. I could say it like that.
Hey, I used it. I used the word that you asked me to use in our podcast.
All right, we gotta come up with some kind of reward that we offer to the fans, whether you get it right or you get it wrong. You know, we'll say you got it right today. We'll say that was a clever example of how to use the word contiguous. But you didn't say it right. So that's a point off. That's a point down. But you used it right. You know what I mean? We got to figure out something that we can reward the audience with. We'll think about that, y'all. But y'all can tell us, what do y'all think y'all should get or we should do? Should Tyawn have to do something if he gets it wrong or mispronounce it? Or should I have to do something if he gets it right? That might be a fun thing to do, you know?
Okay. All right. So let's see here. What we got? We got
a more serious topic. You heard about this?
Yeah, this one was pretty crazy here. We're gonna go to the
let's check it out.
body in the barrel, man.
Lifeguards found a body stuffed inside just after 10 a.m.
In Malibu.
And inside they discovered a deceased human body.
California State Park Rangers and deputies with the LA County Sheriff's Department swarmed the popular tourist spot, closing off a large part of the beach for the investigation.
We're going to be out here all day.
I don't know what happened, but
What they do? Roll that shit out there?
They did some Jeffrey Dahmer shit, nigga. They might have put acid on that motherfucker. Who knows?
I did see
the barrel. How did they?
Yeah.
Maybe they drove down there and just dumped it and drove off. Who knows?
And then they don't know when. You don't know how long. None of that.
Right. But what they're saying is that, this is sad. Rest in peace to his brother. But they're saying it has something to do with Pop Smoke. You heard about this?
Yeah, I did hear about this. You know, one of the things that was a little crazy, right? He was a inspiring rapper, right?
Pop Smoke?
No, the guy that they found here.
I think was he a rapper? Is that what he was?
Yeah, he was a rapper. He was he didn't have like hits or anything out there, but he was out there trying to do his thing. You know, let's give it up for him as a victim. His name is Javonta Murphy, 32-year-old. Discovered on July 31st inside a 55-gallon barrel floating in the water near the Pacific Coast Highway Bridge in Malibu. They said that they opened up the barrel. He was completely naked, and he had a gunshot wound to the head. He was sealed inside the barrel at the time. It looks like somebody was out in their kayak who was doing their little morning routine, saw him, attach their kayak to it, brought it to shore, left it there, went back kayaking. I guess the current came, grabbed it, took it back out. A lifeguard saw it, swam out there, grabbed it, brought it back in. I guess the weight of the barrel itself caused for them to get a little curious and see what was inside. They opened it up, saw the body, called the police. Investigation starts. Investigation is leading that this guy, Javonta Murphy, was a brother of a suspect in the killing of Pop Smoke, who was released and not charged with it, but was a suspect. So it looks like there's some gang ties that could be associated with this. A murder, it could be a revenge for Pop Smoke's murder. There's a lot of red flags going on right now.
That's wild, bro. What you doing, dude? Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I was gonna say, what you do, nigga? You go to the beach, nigga. You my body in the barrel, nigga. What you gonna do? You gonna go revenge? You gonna go get your revenge for me, bro, or what? You are hilarious. What you had to scratch your mouth?
I had to go my
Mustard, yeah, my mustard.
Kids,
Go to bed, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers, take your ass to sleep.
Daddy on your pardon.
Yeah, the fuck? Don't make me turn this camera off.
I'm hella hot. Man, it's this heat.
It's hot to me. Yeah, no, look, I'm saying. I'm about to send a picture to my sweat receipts group. You know, I got a sweat receipts group.
Take the hat off. They're like, oh, this fool got hair. Yeah, sure do.
He's not bald. I thought he was
That nigga ain't
bald.
bald. Why you wear a hat?
I could have sworn he were.
Somebody asked me that before. I'm like, man, get out of here. Hey, look, so right now, suspicious activity going on. It's dangerous in California. I don't care what nobody say, man. I've been hearing and seeing murders galore, man. These big cities, they be taking people down. And this stuff right here, like it's out of a movie. You got a body in the barrel in a prestige neighborhood. You got it tied to a rapper's killing. Like you know, this stuff right here is real Hollywood right here. And I rest in peace to the kid, man, and condolences to his family. Last thing they want to see is your kid on the news. Already you got to deal with that, but then the fact that it's tied to some type of investigation, sad story there, man.
Sad story, man.
Speaking of sad, there's another story that came out of California. This one is in Reedley, about 25 miles around Fresno. It was a illegal Chinese biolaboratory. Man, this is crazy too, man. It looks like there was a laboratory that was pretty much closed down, had some disputes with the landlord, and maybe they were running it illegally or they left, without getting the mess cleaned up. But there was a city inspector came by. They got an anonymous tip saying, hey, there's somebody operating a business without a permit in these warehouses. They get over there. They discover thousands of valves of over 20 different diseases.
What are some of the diseases they found,
Yeah, they had hepatitis. They had chlamydia. They had human herpes. They had COVID-19. There were thousands.
They said 900 mice, nigga, with COVID, nigga, ready to just be let
200
out.
of the mice. 200 of the mice were dead.
Damn.
They had valves everywhere. They had stuff shipped up. It was supposed to have been a testing kit center, so I guess they had these diseases on file so they can test them out. But it looks like that it was just basically.
Here's my question, though, bro.
Yeah.
How they know it's Chinese?
Oh, that's a good question.
Why they calling it the Chinese lab? How you know this ain't American? They just trying to let us think it's Chinese to throw us off when it's really you motherfuckers.
No. So basically, the main company that owns the lab, it was incorporated in Nevada, but the owners are Chinese and they live in China. Okay. So they were another company. It looks like they used to be Universal Meditech Inc. And then they switched it over to another company. And let me see if I can get their name for them real quick. But as I'm looking for the name, here's some of the diseases: malaria, hepatitis B and C, chlamydia, human herpes, rubella. Let's see here. They had test kits that were already set out to go out that were still sitting in there in boxes. They had some that were just pretty much not completed. It looks like that private laboratories like this don't really get oversight, so it's very difficult. This is not what that's saying is that this isn't the only one that's out there. So there are multiple laboratories that are privately owned that don't get the oversight, especially from like the state or the city, like they should, like ones that get grants. The ones that get grants are pretty much like mostly the ones on the top of the list to get inspected. Now, when it happens, it looked like there was an issue with the landlord at the end of 2022. They booted them out. They went and set up pretty much illegally after that, and were running through the back door. And then this is when I guess they got caught and they got shut down again. So currently, right now, a lot of people out here are saying it might be some type of conspiracy theories. China's trying to do like some bio warfare type of stuff.
Yeah, that's what it looked like, nigga. Something's
it
up.
does.
Something
It
is
does.
up. It ain't just no everyday, regular, regular testing laboratory accident. This ain't Pinky in the Brain, my nigga. Something's up.
Something's up. Something's always up.
Something's always up, man.
And in this article that's coming out, this happened in December when they found this.
And they just now telling us. Yeah,
And
what
they
the
just
fuck
now
you
telling us.
motherfuckers hiding?
It's like 8 months later that we're finding out something about this. I think there's some people in Congress right now trying to get more questions answered. But what was it? Kevin McCarthy, he's the House Speaker or something. He's seeking answers about the Chinese-run lab. To me, that's the comedy in this, because they've been already paid off. They know that somebody knows that laboratory was up and running. They got their pocket padded for that. And, now because they've been caught, they got to go ahead and act like they don't know what the hell's going on.
Right.
And they got to do some investigation. And we're going to put your tax dollars into this investigation and get you guys some answers that you deserve. So, it's another American scam, American greed. It's at the forefront always. But on to the next, right? So,
all right, well, shout out to the Chinese finessing over here in America. Get y'all labs out of our country, please. We would appreciate it. We don't want any leaks. But yes, dude, let's move over to film. We try to save film for the end of the show, you guys, so we don't just get into any spoilers throughout the middle or beginning of the show. Mm-hmm. And my pick for show of the year, Hijack just ended its season. And you finished it, yeah? You finished the season?
I did finish it.
What you think? Come on, give it to me.
I think it was a very excellent project. Like the fact that you had a real life scenario that it wasn't far off. Like you could really you could see something like this playing out. These organized crime members that exist out here in multiple, every country, right? They have the power to do things like this and capitalize off of it. Like the way that, one part about this was really all money driven. Yeah. They wanted that stock to drop to gain access to, millions of dollars.
It was a fucking play, boy. That shit was a fucking play. Yeah.
Then they had backup plan after backup plan. Mm-hmm. They had people that had a whole team together that didn't know.
Nigga. They seen, bro. So I filmed myself watching the last 20 minutes of the show. I'm gonna put it on our YouTube channel so you guys can watch. I'll put the video in the corner. You guys can see my reaction. But
being over dramatic, I like those.
No, I wasn't being over dramatic. I was being real. I felt myself feeling the emotion of the end of the show, and I was like, let me just turn the camera on. I might be something to share with the audience. And yeah, nigga, I don't think I cried, but I got emotional just being attached to this show and seeing all of them and not knowing if they were gonna make it or not. Are they about to die? Is this one about to blow the plane up? And then them making it. Ooh, that fucking scene, boy, that shit had me going.
I was glad about this scene right here. I like that you got some explosions happening, because I'm like, man, they better not just walk away scot-free like nothing happened. There should have been some more injuries, though.
Yeah, I thought it should have been at least a couple of deaths, some injuries. It could have been a little more realistic, but I wasn't mad at this show, man. I enjoyed every episode. It kept me on the edge of my seat. I love that idea. I think I spoke on this earlier in an episode, but the fact that it was a 7-hour series, 7-episode, hour-long series, and the flight was 7 hours, so it was a show that was pretty much shot in real time of that world that they were in. You know,
There was a show I used to watch back in the day that did that. And I think they started over. It was called the first 20. Was it? Wait, no.
24.
24.
Oh, 24 was like the season was like a day.
Yeah.
And it was 24 episodes.
24. It was
I remember
like
24. I never watched it. Oh, okay, that's tight.
It was set up like every hour.
Yeah.
Was designed around what's going on.
Which allowed it for it to be like it keep you super interested because you got to put a lot in 1 hour. You know.
Yeah, the suspenses are just
the suspense is there. Great show, Hijack. I'll give it a 2 thumbs up, round of applause. Love the show. I think it's a limited series. I think that's it. It's not coming back for no second season. It just is what it was. It was great.
Nobody's gonna watch Hijack 2.
Maybe another Hijack. Who knows? It was good. It was good, man. A couple of shows I want to shout out. The Shy just came back. One of my favorite shows.
I watched it. You need to watch it.
You watched the first episode?
Yeah, a lot of sex going on, like to start a season off. Like they show a scene where everybody's fucking. Like I mean, not like all in one place. They do that
though. They do that in a couple of the episodes. They'll go to sex parties in some of the episodes. You know.
Well, this particular one is like each character and their mate
fucking in different.
And it has a scene,
a sex scene. Oh, that's tight. I'm gonna watch. I'll probably watch it after we get off of this. And then another show came back. Oh, Winning Time. Nigga, I'm excited for Winning Time. Yeah. Nigga.
Hey, shout out to I got a homie who's
Nah, nigga, I got a homie. Nigga, you don't have a homie, okay? You have an ex-homie. That's my homie, your old homie. He don't fuck with you. That's my friend. All right? Okay, shout out to Rio. That's the homie.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Nah, but yeah. We have a brother of ours who he does work on that show, filming, and I think he starred, but he was like played background for a scene. He shot a few scenes. He's doing great, and but yeah, definitely got to watch that show. Any other shows popping right now, or any other thing you want to just touch on before we get up out of here? Did you see that? Did you hear about that Doja? Did you hear the Doja Cat song or to watch the video?
You sent me a link. It looked like it was pretty hot. I mean, Doja Cat is out there doing her thing, right?
Yeah, Doja Cat. She's a lot of controversy right now. She's been shitting on her fans, and that's been drama. And then she dropped this, and they got all the satanic. That's why I really wanted you to watch it, because I know you're a Christian.
I'll watch it, and then we'll talk about it next week.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me hit everybody up with a little Monday motivation. It was a little difficult last Monday for me because, first of all, it was on a Sunday that I was trying to bring motivation to the Monday. So we're all gonna wake up tomorrow morning and then enjoy Monday. Take it in, take it slow. Understand that you have a choice to make a good decision. If you want to eat right, you want to work out, you want to, pay those bills, you want to communicate with the people you owe money to, you have an opportunity to just take advantage and make the next week yours, and starting off with Monday. Currently right now, Tony brought you a little information about me. I am a Christian. I do my work. I try to put my hermeneutics in to just gain more. My hermeneutics.
What's that?
It's just a deeper dive into the Bible to get a little more understanding of pretty much the context of conversations that exist at that particular time, and just kind of, studying the word through its Hebrew and Greek terminologies, just to get an accurate understanding of that particular statement. So I just want everybody to know that's listening right now, when I do mention these Monday motivations, it's a lot of me coming into the new week with a high spirit, feeling protected, putting stress, anxiety, depression, all that on the back burner, and understanding that we're out here for a bigger cause, and that if you have all your limbs, even if you don't have all your limbs, if you have a disability, there are people out here putting in that work and getting it. So if they're doing it, it shouldn't be anything stopping you. So just keep that in mind. We're all given the gift of the next day. Take advantage of it, and let's win for the team, not just yourself. Anything you want to leave our people with, Tom?
Yeah, man. Something that I've been kind of dealing with on my own as far as this Monday motivation stuff is, I've been having these questions in me about needing to, be a little more disciplined in life, a little more focused in life. And I'll always step into that with like, okay, what can I remove? What bad habit can I remove? Am I smoking too much? Am I drinking too much? Am I spending too much time scrolling on my phone? So I would just tell everybody the beginning of this week, go into it with the intention to have a great week, knowing that things are going to go in your favor. And also think about something that you can do to improve yourself this week. It could be something small. It could be reading, a page of a book that you want to read every night. Just one page. It's just something small, Or maybe, you've been smoking a lot. I'm only going to smoke, my little wake and bake, and then I'll do it after dinner. But I'm going to try to get through the day without it. Whatever that is for you, think about it. You know what it is in your life. And let's just strive to be better, y'all. It's Mondays. It's the top of the week. You know what I mean? We here. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we want to see y'all win just like we hope you guys want to see us win. You feel me? So with that, we will call it an episode. Tyawn, it was great talking to you. Great pod today, brother. It was a lot of interesting topics to talk about. And we'll see you guys on Friday, man.
That's what's up. Peace out.
Peace out, y'all.
Okay. So much on my mental, think it's meant for me to minimize. Don't wanna say too much. If I play too much, they may take down my whole enterprise.